Hello, if you ever think there's going to be a moment in life where it's not chaotic, I'm here to tell you that that is not the case. It's always going to be chaotic. Just do things when you have time. I've not had time to edit this video for my Twitchcon vlog, but I do now. So let's jump into it. I flew into California on a Wednesday in San Diego, and I do not have the best track record with California. I did not think I was going to like it. I was a little nervous. It was a lot different than the last time I was there. Last time I went to California, I was in the Bay Area. San Diego was very chill. It was very nice. It had a cool vibe. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad that the convention was held there and that it's going to be there for the next 5 years. If you don't know what TwitchCon is, it's basically a convention for live streamers. It doesn't have to just be people that stream on Twitch, because obviously I also stream on YouTube, but there's kick streamers there. I didn't see any of the shenanigans that people were talking about, but it's just a place for the people that live in this space and the viewers to converge. There's a lot that we packed in the overall 5 days that we were there. So I'll chronicle you through a little bit. I'll show you the footage that I do have, and I'll tell a couple fun stories. Okay. The start of the last vlog, I looked like an absolute gremlin, demon. I don't know, it looks disgusting, but today I'm a little more put together. Welcome to the San Diego vlog, the TwitchCon San Diego vlog. I am gonna start out per usual, starting in my hotel room. I have not seen anybody yet, I haven't done anything yet really. I got in Wednesday morning and I got to go to Ocean Beach and I got to check out a couple of the restaurants down there, Sunset Cliff. I talked to Con and Santi a little bit ago. I guess we're all gonna meet up and head down there. And I don't know where I'm gonna go between now and then. I'm in normal clothes. The partner party is tonight. I can't film anything there because you're not allowed to. I'm not really sure actually what I'm allowed to bring as far as cameras go. The bag policy is a little bit iffy. I think I can bring recording equipment, so I'm trying to figure out like what all I can manage to get in this bag. I don't know what I'm gonna end up recording per usual, but I think I'm getting a little better with having my camera out in public, so let's go.
Okay, right. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Here we go. I mean, you okay, ready?
Turn your mind. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. No!
Yeah. Thursday day one is basically you go get your badge and you walk around, and what we did was we went and had lunch. Conman, Sancho, and Santi all went and had lunch at a taco place. Sancho got a little lit on one margarita, and then they played rock, paper, scissors to see who was paying the bill between the two of them. That's what you saw in the clip. And then later on, there is something called the Twitch Partner Party. So if you're a Twitch partner, you get to go to a party that they throw specifically for partners. You're not allowed to record or stream or really do much of anything in there, so I don't have any footage of that. But we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of good talks. We had a lot of good drinks. After that, we weren't done. We went out for a little bit longer. We met up with my good friend Bridget Case, who is also a streamer. She works in the NFL field, and we ended up at a bar. I honestly don't remember the name of it. It was like honky tonk, and there was line dancing. So we line danced, and I line danced to Cotton Eye Joe, and my niece felt it the next day. I have a clip of a popular WWE Raw, Monday Night Raw theme we attempted to line dance to, so I didn't really attempt to, but the boys did, so I'll show you that.
They're not doing the head! They're doing it wrong! What the fuck?
No shirt. You gotta help me sing this one. Come on, let me see those hips.
like this year I've really come into my own of going to conventions and being in public and recording, and I feel like I have a rhythm and I know how they work and I know how to pace. So being at this big of a convention that wasn't wrestling based was still very comfortable. It made me really happy. I honestly, the whole week that I was in California, I felt the most like myself than I have in honestly a really long time, and it was really nice, and it kind of made me sad to come home. But it's always nice to be around a group of like-minded people that share an experience or share hobbies that nobody else around you really gets. Because whether you're a streamer or a wrestling fan or some kind of niche thing, a lot of the time you're the only one. Friday was the first day of the con, and we had a panel that day. We had a wrestling panel. It was called The Rise and Mania of Pro Wrestling. There was a wrestling panel that we attended also last year. This one we just kind of amped it up a little bit, spiced it up, jazzed it up. We had an amazing turnout. We had a lot of people that showed up. There's definitely, every time you do something like that, there's things that you can look back on that you would do differently. We did very much focus on WWE, but we were also limited on time. We didn't have a lot of things that we could talk about. WWE is kind of a universal thing that everybody in the room knows about and can talk about. In contrast to my SummerSlam vlog, I really didn't get anxious or overwhelmed or anything the entire time I was in San Diego. I felt very comfortable. Maybe the panel was probably the only time that I felt a little bit anxious, and truthfully, if my friends watch this, I'm sorry. It's very difficult being a woman in a male, not only a male dominated space, but in a space where there are large personalities that are very popular. And so those male voices can sometimes drown out any of the smaller or female voices that are around, if that makes any sense. Maybe it doesn't, but sometimes I do tend to just kind of sit back and let other people talk, and it's something I need to get better at, and I need to butt in and join the conversation, but it's things that I'm learning as I do more and more of these things.
Hey, good to see you. Nice to meet you, Trash.
I wasn't sure. I think I might just do like a little intro of the panel, and then you guys can talk about yourselves, and here you are. Unfortunately, you're one.
And in 2020, I made a TikTok and found out that there was an entire community of people that made TikToks about wrestling. And I got used to that and started live streaming and getting more into it. And that's why I'm still with it today. And I think that right now is probably the best time in wrestling that we've had in a long time, if not ever. So I'm very happy to be a fan right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
But the storyline was lame. You were cheering me 5 minutes ago.
Fickle.
I like that.
Can I give a little different take?
Go ahead.
I think the rise of social media has also made it cool again, because you are now able to have an entire community of people where you see, oh, look, someone else likes what I like. When a lot of the time, a lot of us were closeted wrestling fans, and we were afraid to talk about it with somebody because immediately someone's like, oh, it's fake. It just happened to us at the partner party last night. Someone's like, oh, isn't that fake? You're like, oh, here we go. You're just
We
like,
hate
let's
the F
buckle
word
up and
around
get
here.
ready. Okay, we have to have this conversation.
He streamed World of Warcraft too. Like,
Yeah, he had no leg to stand on.
I'm sorry.
He didn't like the logic conversation. He's like, no, it's not the same. I'm like, it's,
We tried,
Sure.
and then we gave up quickly, right?
We did give up.
All right. You can believe it.
The answer of this is the tribal chief. Thank you, Roman Reigns.
I think one thing we're forgetting is a lot of these moments we're starting to share together, like through social media, through Twitch, through watch parties, and I think that part is becoming really, really cool.
Well, look at this. This is an entirely new thing.
That might be one of the first big viral moments. You know, remember Ellis, the face, the shocked Undertaker face,
Yes!
right? Being one of the first really big viral moments that WWE was like, oh, wow, they care about us on socials. Like, let's go, you know.
The thing that I'm most sad about, we all did go to a dinner that we were invited to. We were invited to a couple different parties and things like that. And, you know, you can't really like record these kinds of things or really do much. Minnie Portable, my love, Minnie Portable, drove down to meet us. And I'm so sad that I didn't think to take more videos or anything like that. We took a couple pictures, and really other than that, we just spent time with each other. The funny thing is that even though so many of us, our jobs or our hobbies are making content and living behind a lens or, you know, filming things, when we're with other people, we really don't tend to do it. A lot of us don't take pictures and we don't record. It was a fun observation, because I know that I'm that way, and it was interesting to see that everybody else was kind of that way as well. Last day of the convention, I decided that that was going to be the day that I was going to record content. So I was going to like street interview people, and I had pictures of wrestlers, and I was going to make them say whether they were a bad guy or a good guy. I made them choose between whether Adam Pearce or Nick Aldis looked like they'd be better at their job. And these are all people that have no knowledge of professional wrestling. Every time I try to do something like this, it's like I learn something every time. My microphone wasn't hooked up to my GoPro properly, or the volume was turned down. I'm not completely sure what happened. I've used the microphone before, had no issues. I don't really know what happened. So the audio on all these videos is not good because there's so much loudness going on around you in a convention center. Some of them were salvageable, but I ended up being so discouraged about it, I didn't really do anything with it. But I'll show you some little tidbits of what I got. Hey guys, we're at Twitchcon. I'm trying to ask people that know absolutely nothing about pro wrestling. Okay, between these two guys, the left or the right, who looks like they'd be better at their job?
Given that they have the same job, the guy on the right.
The guy on the right, Adam Pearce.
Good guys like that. I don't know. That gives like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting the Aquaman vibe a little bit there with like the wet hair, good stature. So.
Family man.
Yeah.
Head of the family.
I think like loner, I'm getting like loner uncle, like lone star, like doesn't see the family but is there to protect. That's kind of what I'm getting from that.
That he's a good guy. Or like he's gonna reveal the mask and it's like actually a good guy underneath. So I know wrestling loves that, like a masked hero or person like that, and then they pull up and everyone's like, oh my god, I can't believe this.
Black hoodies too.
Yeah.
Drop it with a hoodie and you don't know who it is.
He has gloves too, so he's like very well protected. You can't really.
Right above that.
We're right next. All of his messages are always like sending me from San Diego. We're watching NXT coming to us.
I have no idea who this is. No clue. But the way he's dressed, he looks like he's definitely a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. Daddy's girl, she looks like she's been through a lot, so she looks like a Jets fan.
Oh. He's got a goat.
He's got a goat?
Yeah, he looks like he has a goat. Like
Interesting.
A goat farm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like I said, I really needed this week. It was just such confirmation that I feel like I'm on the right path and I'm doing what I need to be doing, and I want to continue. And if I can have more experiences like this for the next 10 years of my life, I'll be happy. So thank you for being on this journey with me. Thanks for coming up and saying hello to us if you were around. Literally everybody that I met was amazing. And I don't know if you know this, but when you work in this space, there's a lot of people that put on personas, or there's a lot of people that project themselves a certain way, and then you find out that they're pieces of shit. And it's nice to know that the ones that I associate with are not pieces of shit. Thanks for watching the vlog, guys. Until the next one, bye.